On the spiritual path of a chosen one, the call to align with the divine will is profound and unwavering. It's a path that not only involves deep personal transformation, but also carries the weight of living in a way that honors and pleases God. At the heart of this journey is prayer. Not just any prayer, but a deeply effective form of communication with the divine that reflects your role as a chosen one. This is a prayer that transcends mere words and rituals, becoming a living expression of your soul's alignment with God's will. In this guide, we will explore what it truly means to please God as a chosen one through the art of effective prayer. This isn't about reciting words or performing rituals out of obligation. It's about cultivating a deep, intimate connection with the divine. A connection that guides every step of your journey. Together we will delve into the sacred practices and principles that make prayer not just a daily habit, but a transformative experience that aligns you more closely with God's purpose for your life. Understanding your role as a chosen one. As a chosen one, your life is imbued with a sense of purpose that goes beyond the ordinary. You have been selected for a divine mission, one that requires you to embody the highest spiritual principles in your daily life. This mission is not about personal gain or recognition. It's about serving a greater purpose, one that is intricately connected to the well-being of others and the fulfillment of God's plan on earth. Understanding your role as a chosen one is the first step in pleasing God through prayer. This role is not a title you wear, but a responsibility you live out each day. It means that your prayers are not just personal petitions. They are a reflection of your commitment to your divine mission. When you pray, you are not merely seeking favors from God. You are aligning your intentions, your actions, and your life with the divine will. This alignment is what pleases God and allows your prayers to be powerful and effective. Your role as a chosen one also means that you have a unique connection to the divine. This connection is not something you have to earn. It's inherent in your spiritual identity. However, it's up to you to nurture and deepen this connection through regular prayer and spiritual practice. This connection is what sustains you on your journey and enables you to fulfill your divine mission. It's through this continuous dialogue with God that you remain aligned with the purpose you were chosen to fulfill. This understanding transforms the way you approach prayer. Instead of seeing prayer as a way to get what you want, you begin to see it as a way to align yourself with what God wants for you and through you. This shift in focus is crucial. It's not about bending God's will to match your own. It's about surrendering your will to align with God's. This alignment is what makes your prayers pleasing to God and ensures that they are heard and answered in ways that serve your highest good. As a chosen one, you are also called to be a vessel of divine love, wisdom, and light. This means that your prayers should not only be focused on your personal needs, but also on the needs of others. You are here to serve, to uplift, and to bring healing to the world. When you pray, you are not just asking for blessings for yourself. You are also asking for the strength, wisdom, and guidance to fulfill your mission and to be a blessing to others. In essence, understanding your role as a chosen one redefines your approach to prayer. It's not just about asking for blessings or solutions to problems. It's about committing every aspect of your life to fulfilling the divine purpose for which you were chosen. This understanding deepens the sincerity, the depth, and the impact of your prayers, making them powerful tools for spiritual alignment and growth. The importance of intention in prayer. Intention is the foundation of any prayer, and for a chosen one, The purity of your intention determines the efficacy of your prayer. God looks at the heart, and the sincerity with which you approach Him matters more than the words you use. Effective prayer as a chosen one starts with examining and refining your intentions to ensure they align with the divine will. When you pray, ask yourself, what is driving this prayer? Are you seeking something that serves only your desires, or are you seeking what is in line with God's purpose for your life? The motives behind your prayers must reflect a desire to align with God's will, rather than simply fulfilling your own wishes. This is where the transformative power of prayer lies, in its ability to shift your focus from self-centered desires to a higher God-centered purpose. To achieve this alignment, it's essential to cultivate a habit of self-reflection before you pray. Take time to meditate on your intentions. Are you approaching God with humility, understanding that He knows what is best for you? Or are you trying to bend His will to match your own? True prayer involves surrendering your desires and seeking to understand God's will, rather than trying to impose your will upon Him. This process of reflection helps you to purify your intentions, making your prayers more effective. When your prayers are rooted in the desire to fulfill God's purpose rather than your own, they are more likely to be answered in ways that align with the divine plan. This doesn't mean that your personal needs and desires are unimportant. It simply means that they should be secondary to your commitment to living in alignment with God's will. Furthermore, the focus of your prayers should reflect your role as a chosen one. This means that your prayers should not just be about asking for things, but about seeking guidance, wisdom, and clarity in fulfilling your divine mission. When you pray with the intention of understanding God's will for your life, you open yourself up to receiving divine guidance and direction, which will help you stay on the right path. Intention also plays a crucial role in the content of your prayers. Are you praying for things that will bring you closer to God, or for things that will distract you from your spiritual path? Are you seeking spiritual growth, or are you more concerned with material gain? By focusing your prayers on spiritual alignment, you ensure that your intentions are in harmony with God's will. In addition, the way you approach prayer itself should be infused with intention. Prayer is not just a ritual, it is a conscious act of communication with the divine. Approach it with reverence, mindfulness, and a heart full of sincerity. Speak from your soul with honesty and humility. God knows your heart, and when you pray with a pure and genuine intention, your prayers resonate more deeply in the spiritual realm. Intention also involves being aware of your inner state as you pray. Are you coming to God with a heart full of gratitude, or are you focused on what you lack? Are you praying out of fear and desperation? Prayer significantly impacts its effectiveness. Praying from a place prayer significantly with God's will, active prayer with God's wills for you, active prayer, harmony with the powerful and pleasing to God for your life. By harmony with the actions of the world and enter into a deeper communion who can fully engage powerful of more than just finding a quiet spot. Action with God. This space should be a place where you feel comfortable and focus in who can fully engage in a spirit more than just finding a quiet spot. Earth with God, free from the distractions that often accompany our daily life, and focus in that help you focus on a spiritual symbols that hold personal significance for you. Balance and mindfulness, earth, free from the distractions that are physical objects that help you focus and desire to connect, where you can conceptual symbols that hold balance and mindfulness, physical objects that desire to connect is not just about the where you can this and focus on the present moment. Allows sacred space that The more you use this space for prayer, the more it becomes this active prayer practice and focus on distractions of the world, sacred space. You create an a cornerstone. Power of saying this was walking the path of a chosen one or control, and to fully entrust. Rather, it is a profound expression of active prayer practice under the distractions of the world to let go of the need. You create an environment from God. Surrendering in prayer is a cornerstone of your spiritual practice. Power of sins. Often we approach was walking or control map. Rather, it is a profound expression of our chosen one. You may feel when you pray to let go of the need of timing from God. Surrendering in prayer is about being willing to follow God's lead, even when it takes you in unexpected or challenging directions. One of the most significant aspects of surrender in prayer is that prayer is about co-creating with God, where you are an active participant in your life's journey, but you are also willing to follow God's lead. Moreover, surrendering in prayer often requires you to let go of your fears and doubts. Fear is one of the biggest obstacles to effective prayer because it keeps you focused on what you God in prayer. You are choosing to trust in God's protection and provision. This is of faith rather than fear, which aligns you more closely with God's will happen the way they do. There will be times when you face challenges or setbacks. Means trusting that God is still in control. Is part of God's plan for your growth. About step mad. This is always for your highest good. In chosen one, you may feel out trusting that the unknown. When you pray, the power of timing is chosen one. This phrase, you do so with a heart that is opened. When you surrender in prayer, you open yourself up to the guidance, wisdom, and blessings that God has in store for you. This act of surrender is not a sign of weakness, but a powerful demonstration of faith that pleases God and deepens your connection with the divine. Consistency and persistence in prayer. For the chosen ones, prayer is not just a practice but a way of life. It is the thread that weaves through every moment, keeping you connected to God and aligned with your divine purpose. Consistency and persistence in prayer are two of the most important factors in developing a deep and effective prayer life. These qualities reflect your commitment to your spiritual journey and your unwavering trust in God's plan for your life. Consistency in prayer means making it a regular part of your daily routine. This consistency helps to strengthen your connection with God and keeps you grounded in your spiritual practice. Whether you choose to pray in the morning, at night, or at a specific time each day, what matters is that you are consistent in your practice. This regularity creates a rhythm in your life that helps to keep you centered and focused on your spiritual goals. In addition to establishing a regular prayer routine, consistency also involves the quality of your prayers. It's not just about the frequency of your prayers, but about the depth and sincerity with which you pray. Consistent prayer is prayer that comes from the heart, with genuine intention and faith. It's about being fully present in the moment, allowing yourself to connect deeply with God each time you pray. This depth of connection is what makes your prayers truly effective and pleasing to God. Persistence in prayer, on the other hand, is about maintaining your faith and continuing to pray, even when you don't see immediate results. There will be times on your journey when it feels as though your prayers are not being answered, or when you face challenges that test your faith. During these times, it is crucial to remain persistent in your prayer life. Persistence is a reflection of your trust in God's timing and your belief that everything is unfolding as it should, even if you cannot see it in the moment. Persistence also means being willing to pray for the same thing more than once. Sometimes the answers to your prayers take time to manifest, or they may come in ways that you don't immediately recognize. By continuing to pray, you are showing God that you are committed to your spiritual journey and that you trust in His plan. This persistence in prayer is not about trying to force a particular outcome, but about staying connected to God and maintaining your faith, even in the face of uncertainty. Moreover, persistence in prayer also involves patience. It's about understanding that God's timing is different from your own and being willing to wait for His perfect timing. This patience is a sign of your faith and trust in God, and it allows you to remain at peace even when things don't happen as quickly as you would like. Patience in prayer is about trusting that God knows what is best for you, and that He will provide what you need when the time is right. Another important aspect of persistence in prayer is resilience. There will be times when you face obstacles or setbacks that make it difficult to maintain your prayer practice. During these times, it is essential to stay resilient and to continue to pray, even when it feels challenging. This resilience is a reflection of your commitment to your spiritual journey and your determination to stay connected to God, no matter what challenges you face. Persistence in prayer also involves a willingness to adapt and evolve your prayers as you grow spiritually. As you deepen your relationship with God, you may find that your prayers begin to change. What you once prayed for may no longer be relevant, or you may develop a deeper understanding of what it means to align with God's will. Persistence in prayer means being open to this evolution, allowing your prayers to grow and change as you do. In conclusion, consistency and persistence are key components of an effective prayer life for the chosen ones. These qualities reflect your commitment to your spiritual journey and your trust in God's plan for your life. By making prayer a regular and consistent part of your daily routine, and by remaining persistent in your prayers, you create a strong and unbreakable connection with God. This connection is what sustains you on your journey and helps you to fulfill your divine purpose. Through consistency and persistence in prayer, you align yourself more deeply with God's will and create a life that is truly pleasing to Him. Gratitude, the heart of prayer. Gratitude is the foundation of a fulfilling spiritual life and one of the most powerful aspects of prayer. For chosen ones, expressing gratitude is not just an act. It is a state of being that permeates every prayer, every thought, and every action. Gratitude is the key that opens the door to a deeper connection with God, allowing you to align more closely with His will and to experience the fullness of His blessings in your life. When you approach prayer with a heart full of gratitude, you are acknowledging the abundance of God's love, grace, and provision in your life. This acknowledgement shifts your focus away from what you lack and towards the many blessings you have already received. Gratitude in prayer is about recognizing that everything you have is a gift from God, and that even the challenges and difficulties you face are opportunities for growth and learning. One of the most powerful ways to incorporate gratitude into your prayer practice is to begin each prayer with words of thanks. Before you ask for anything, take a moment to reflect on the blessings in your life and to express your gratitude for them. This could be as simple as thanking God for the gift of life, for the love and support of your family and friends, or for the opportunities and experiences that have shaped you into the person you are today. By starting your prayer with gratitude, you create a positive and receptive energy that enhances the effectiveness of your prayer. Gratitude in prayer is not just about being thankful for the good things in your life. It's also about being grateful for the challenges and difficulties you face. As a chosen one, you understand that every challenge is an opportunity for growth, and that God uses these experiences to help you become the person you are meant to be. When you express gratitude for these challenges, you are acknowledging that they are part of God's plan for your life, and that they are ultimately for your highest good. Another important aspect of gratitude in prayer is being thankful for the answers to your prayers, even before they manifest. This is a powerful demonstration of faith, as it shows that you trust in God's ability to provide for you and to guide you. By expressing gratitude for what you are asking for, you are affirming your belief that it is already on its way, and you are aligning yourself with the energy of receiving. This kind of faith-filled gratitude is a key element in effective prayer. Gratitude also extends beyond your personal prayers and into your daily life. As a chosen one, it is important to cultivate a constant attitude of gratitude, recognizing the divine presence in every moment. This means being mindful of the blessings in your life, no matter how small, and taking the time to appreciate them. Whether it is a beautiful sunset, a kind word from a friend, or a moment of peace in your day, these are all opportunities to express your gratitude to God. Incorporating gratitude into your prayer practice also involves being grateful for the opportunities to serve others. As a chosen one, you are called to use your gifts and talents to make a positive impact in the world. When you express gratitude for these opportunities, you are acknowledging that they are a part of your divine purpose, and that they are helping you to fulfill the mission that God has given you. This gratitude for service deepens your connection with God and enhances the effectiveness of your prayers. Gratitude in prayer is not just about what you say, but about how you live. When you approach life with a grateful heart, you are living in a state of grace, and you are constantly open to receiving God's blessings. This attitude of gratitude creates a positive and uplifting energy that not only enhances your own life, but also radiates out to those around you. It is a powerful way to please God and to live in alignment with your divine purpose. Gratitude also has the power to transform your perspective on life. When you make gratitude a central part of your prayer practice, you begin to see everything in your life through the lens of appreciation. You start to recognize the blessings that you may have previously taken for granted, and you develop a deeper sense of contentment and joy. This shift in perspective not only enhances your prayer life, but also brings a greater sense of peace and fulfillment to your everyday experiences. Moreover, gratitude in prayer helps to cultivate a sense of humility. When you acknowledge that everything you have is a gift from God, you are reminded of your dependence upon the divine. This recognition fosters a spirit of humility, which is essential for a deep and meaningful relationship with God. Humility allows you to approach prayer with a sense of reverence and openness, making your prayers more genuine and aligned with God's will. In conclusion, gratitude is the heart of prayer for the chosen ones. It is the foundation upon which a fulfilling spiritual life is built, and the key to deepening your connection with God. By incorporating gratitude into your prayer practice and your daily life, you align yourself with God's will and open yourself up to receive the fullness of His blessings. This attitude of gratitude pleases God and helps you to live a life that is in harmony with your divine purpose. Conclusion: living a life of prayer. As a chosen one, your life is a prayer. Every thought, word, and action is an opportunity to connect with God and to align yourself with His will. Effective prayer is not just about the moments when you kneel down to speak to God. It is about how you live your life every day. by embracing your role as a chosen one, aligning your intentions with God's will, creating a sacred space for prayer, surrendering to God's plan, being consistent and persistent in your prayers, and cultivating a heart full of gratitude. You are living a life of prayer that is pleasing to God. Remember that prayer is not just about asking for things. It is about building a relationship with the divine. It is about listening as much as it is about speaking. And it is about being open to receiving guidance, love, and wisdom from God. As you continue on your journey, let prayer be your constant companion, guiding you, uplifting you, and helping you to fulfill your divine purpose. You are a chosen one, and your prayers have the power to move mountains. Trust in that power and use it to create a life that is pleasing to God and aligned with your highest self. Living a life of prayer also means carrying the spirit of prayer with you throughout your day. It's about maintaining a continual awareness of God's presence in your life and allowing that awareness to guide your thoughts, words, and actions. This doesn't mean that you need to be constantly reciting prayers, but rather that you approach everything you do with a prayerful attitude. Whether you're at work, at home, or interacting with others, let your life be a reflection of the prayers you offer to God. In addition, living a life of prayer involves being a channel of God's love and grace in the world. As a chosen one, you are called to be a light to others, to bring hope, healing, and encouragement to those around you. This is an extension of your prayer life, as it allows you to embody the love and compassion that you seek from God. When you live in this way, your life becomes a living prayer, one that is constantly pleasing to God and aligned with His will. Finally, living a life of prayer is about trusting in God's plan, even when you don't understand it. There will be times when the path ahead is unclear, when you face challenges that test your faith. In these moments, it's important to hold on to the belief that God is guiding your steps, even when you can't see the way forward. Trust that your prayers are being heard, that God is working behind the scenes, and that everything is unfolding according to His perfect plan. As you continue on your journey as a chosen one, let your life be a testament to the power of prayer. Let your prayers be an expression of your love for God, your trust in His plan, and your commitment to living in alignment with His will. Through your prayers, you can please God, fulfill your divine purpose, and make a positive impact in the world. Embrace the power of prayer and let it guide you on your journey to becoming the person God created you to be. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And let's continue to build a community of like-minded souls dedicated to spiritual growth and personal development. Stay blessed and continue shining your light. Until next time, thank you for being a part of Spirit Guide.